Hi, I'm Carol Andrews for another episode of Southwest TV News. Here are some of the stories coming up on today's show.
The summer season is here, and as you look forward to spending more time outdoors, you may find yourself joined by an unwanted guest. 2013 marks Leader Centennial and a time to come home. Crowds converged on Leader for the Father's Day weekend to mark the celebration of a lifetime. Despite the inclement weather, 88 golfers donned their rain gear and hit the Elmwood Golf Course in Swift Current for an afternoon of fundraising for the United Way.
Thanks for joining us here today. Ongoing rainfall and now warm temperatures work hand in hand in increasing the mosquito population. We have more in today's top story.
The summer season is here, and as you look forward to spending more time outdoors, you may find yourself joined by an unwanted guest. Following recent rainfall and now an increase in temperatures, mosquitoes are becoming more prevalent. And according to the province's West Nile coordinator, the mosquitoes you'll encounter at this time have one main focus.
With these recent rains, we'll see another hatch of our common summer nuisance mosquito. It's called Aedes vexans, and it's that little mosquito that comes out. It's a very ferocious mosquito, will bite during the daytime and at night, and it likes biting people and other mammals, so it's a particularly annoying mosquito. And whenever you get more than 25 to 50 millimeters of rain, you will count 10 days and you will get a hatch of this particular mosquito. So we'll see those come out in the next week or so.
Once the hot, dry weather conditions hit primarily in July and August, the Culex torsalis, or mosquito carrying the West Nile virus, will be the real issue of concern. You're advised to protect yourself from all mosquitoes by using a repellent containing DEET, wearing long sleeves and pants, while limiting your time outdoors at dawn and dusk. And keeping a well-maintained yard can also go a long way in discouraging mosquitoes.
They'll start laying eggs in places like flower pots, rain barrels, water gardens that don't have a circulating water system, plugged eaves troughs. Any kind of standing water, the more stagnant it gets, it can attract mosquitoes. So very important as well to keep your lawns mowed, keep the vegetation cleared under your shrubbery.
In the coming weeks, updates on mosquitoes and the West Nile virus will be available online through weekly surveillance reports through the Saskatchewan Ministry of Health. Southwest TV News is hitting the road with our annual Summer Around the Southwest tour, covering a variety of exciting events across the region. The Southwest TV News Summer Around the Southwest tour is proudly brought to you by Innovation Credit Union. Imagine the possibilities. Another exciting season of Market Square returns to downtown Swift Current, featuring live entertainment, fresh garden produce, crafts, and other unique vendors. Market Square, every Saturday at the corner of Central and Chaplin. Presented by Standard Motors, in partnership with Innovation Credit Union and Southwest TV News. Plan to attend the 6th annual Mortlach Saskatoon Berry Festival. Enjoy delicious Saskatoon berry pie and other delicacies. Meet local artisans, and enjoy an array of entertainment for the whole family, including the pancake breakfast starting at 8 a.m., followed by the parade at 11. Enjoy live music and dancing until midnight. The Mortlach Saskatoon Berry Festival. 4,000 people with purple teeth can't be wrong.
"2013 marks Leader Centennial, and the celebration of the century brought in visitors from across North America. Our Southwest TV News crew was there, and we bring you these highlights.
This Southwest TV News Summer Around the Southwest feature is proudly brought to you by Innovation Credit Union. Imagine the possibilities. "2013 marks Leader Centennial and a time to come home. Crowds converged on Leader for the Father's Day weekend to mark the celebration of a lifetime. Despite the cool, windy conditions, crowds of all ages lined the streets awaiting the Centennial Parade, an attraction which drew in over 60 entries this year from across the Southwest and Southern Alberta, including Patty Schneider, owner of the Busy Bee Greenhouse in Leader, who was also celebrating a milestone.
We're open 25 years this year. It's all locally grown. We don't bring anything in. We do it all ourselves.
The parade included a variety of local businesses, historical floats, to the ever-popular heavy horse displays, with even a taste of Hollywood, thanks to the Stuke Pharmacy crew. Gordon Stuak has lived and owned a business in Leader for the past 20 years and was pleased to be a part of the Centennial weekend.
It's a big celebration. There's people come from all over North America, come that have previously lived in Leader and area and Prussia and area. It's like a big reunion, and there's people here I haven't seen for 20 years, so it's kind of exciting, you know. And you bring out all the old pictures and stuff like that, and the history of the area. There's a lot of it that I didn't know because I come from away, so I'm learning a lot about the area. I thought I knew a lot, but I didn't.
Following the parade, crowds lined up at the community center for a unique once-a-year treat. The hungry crowd awaited this local delicacy known as Grebel, a sweet bun dough which is deep-fried and then served up with your choice of syrup, jam, or icing sugar. Ella Eichhorn of Leader has been making Grebel for over 30 years and took time out of preparing over 800 servings with the local volunteers to chat with our Southwest TV News crew.
I just took a piece of dough out of here and I put it on, and then I dab it until it fits this plate, and then we deep fry it. And everybody looks ahead to it. In fact, a lot of them don't know what Grebel is when they come to town. One lady looked it up in the dictionary. She thought it was some wild fowl or something. So she got a surprise.
Is Grebel actually in the dictionary?
No. She said she found a word Grebel, and that she wanted, and that wasn't what we were eating.
And once we learned the fine art of Grebel making, we enjoyed some lighthearted entertainment with Dan, the one-man band. The Calgary-based entertainer drew everyone's attention with his unique sound and musical talents.
Coordination is definitely an asset, as is, having that musical kind of ability, aptitude for that is very important. But it's been great. I mean, this has been my job for 23 years.
And as this was Dan's first visit to Leader, we asked what he knew of Grebel.
I don't know. I got to try that stuff. It looks very interesting, Grebel. I just love the name Grebel.
The Centennial proved to be a well-rounded weekend for the entire family, including displays of Leader's rich Prussian history, activities for the younger crowd, a softball tournament at the local Ball Diamonds, and live stage entertainment. And as the town of Leader looks forward to the next 100 years, Mayor Tondevold holds on to a bright future, thanks to a strong agricultural economy, assisted by the oil and gas sector.
We're seeing a lot of the kids that left a few years ago coming back, and they're finding work here. So it's great. It's just great to have them. It's just a friendly community, and if you ask somebody for help, you'll get help. You just feel comfortable when you're here. You always feel at home when you're here. So, and new people coming into town say that to us all the time. It's just a friendly place to come to.
Leader is located approximately 90 minutes northwest of Swift Current and is one of several stops in our Southwest TV News Summer Around the Southwest tour. W.W. Smith Insurance has reached a milestone as it celebrates its centennial. Having served Southwest Saskatchewan for the past 100 years, W.W. Smith Insurance is your motor license issuer, while specializing in all of your personal and commercial needs, including home, auto, agro, business, and life insurance. W.W. Smith Insurance, independently owned and operated since 1913. Plan to attend the 6th Annual Mortlach Saskatoon Berry Festival. Enjoy delicious Saskatoon berry pie and other delicacies. Meet local artisans and enjoy an array of entertainment for the whole family, including the pancake breakfast starting at 8 a.m., followed by the parade at 11. Enjoy live music and dancing until midnight. The Mortlach Saskatoon Berry Festival. 4,000 people with purple teeth can't be wrong. The following is a paid political commentary by David Anderson, MP for Cypress Hills Grasslands, and does not in any way reflect the opinion of Southwest TV News.
Hi, this is David Anderson. Welcome to my June Anderson Report. Coming from Western Canada, Senate reform has been part of our political discussion for decades. The problem is that it just never came about. We're finally on our way to reform. To make structural changes to the Senate, we need clarification on constitutional requirements. Some things can be done by Parliament, some by agreement with the majority of the provinces, and some will require unanimity. We've referred Bill C-7 to the Supreme Court. They will determine and advise us on what we can do through Parliament. C-7 focuses on changes like term limits and Senate elections. The Court will give direction as to how far we can go. In the meantime, the Senate has finally moved to address the issue of expense claims of senators. They brought in 11 different provisions that will now require senators to be accountable. While the House of Commons has had a comprehensive system for claims, it's only now that the Senate is putting these same provisions in place. They include a requirement to provide receipts for claims, restrictions on where air travel can be done, and direction on how many per diems can be claimed. They will provide much needed clarity around residency requirements. This is a good start, but must be followed with more substantive change. If not, the real possibility exists that Canadians will demand the abolishment of this institution. That's a comment from David Anderson, Member of Parliament, Cypress Hills Grasslands.
Our company helps tell your story and provides you with a solution on how to market your business. Because making a great video is only half the equation. You have to know how to use it.
We have done major.
The town of Shaunavon is a growing community in Southwest Saskatchewan, and with growth comes opportunity. David and Aimee Lemay have lived in Shaunavon since 2009 and are one example of entrepreneurs taking advantage of the growing markets in Saskatchewan. After recognizing the increase of residential development over the years, the market for another plumbing shop in town came to mind. In 2012, they opened up their own business, Magnum Plumbing and Heating, with the help of David's father, Paul. Paul is the company's journeyman and was a crucial addition to the team in order for the business to become a reality. Co-owner Aimee Lemay explains the role of each team member.
The plumbing trade is a compulsory trade, so there has to be a journeyman in the picture. David was a benefit because we know the area, we know the people. Coming from a small plumbing shop, he did a little bit of everything. Myself, I worked at the credit union, so I had the financial. I went to school for my office education, so I was able to kind of tackle this part of it so they don't have to worry about it and they can worry about the work out in the field.
Starting a new business can be challenging for any new entrepreneur. Selecting the right market, dealing with competitors, and getting the necessary funding are some of the hurdles faced by a new business owner. Lemay outlines how they address their financial concerns.
I approached the credit union just kind of in the thoughts phase. And one of the lenders had said, well, you probably would have better luck with Community Futures because that's what they're all about. Going to them and learning about how they help, and it was kind of just a given, going to them first with the business plan and having their support. And I like that they not only are there for the financial support, but they're there for the moral support.
Along with the financial challenges, there are also other factors to consider. Giving up a steady paycheck in order to start a business is a tough decision and adds stress when you have a growing family. With the Lemays raising 3 children, they were unsure of how the community would respond to their business. However, Lemay says the community support came through in the end.
We actually were over what we expected. We never anticipated being as busy as we are, which is great. We couldn't have a better community, a better supporting community.
Thanks to Community Futures Southwest, success stories such as Magnum Plumbing and Heating are becoming more common across the region. Community Futures Southwest helps business owners with financing and business training, making dreams become a reality. Contact their office today.
Avid golfers took to the course in support of the Swift Current United Way. We have more in this report.
Despite the inclement weather, 88 golfers donned their rain gear and hit the Elmwood Golf Course in Swift Current for an afternoon of fundraising for the United Way. One by one, each of the players took to the course, vying for the top prize at the end of the day, the $1 million hole-in-one.
Have you ever had a hole-in-one out here?
No, I have never had a hole-in-one.
Come close?
Yeah, I've had a couple pins and right on the lip and stuff, but never an actual hole-in-one.
Despite their best efforts, the $1 million prize will be carried over to next year's event, a fundraiser which has become a drawing card for local business and municipal reps.
United Way does a great job supporting so many different nonprofits and needy groups in our community, and that's a big part of the summer. There's lots of nonprofit organizations that use golf tournaments as a way to raise funds, and that's a huge part of our community, and I guess for my part it's a pretty nice perk to be able to take part and have some fun and participate.
The 13th annual golf tournament has returned after a 5-year absence and continues to play a crucial role in fundraising for the Swift Current United Way and its overall operations.
All the proceeds go to the United Way, and then we allocate money out to the community every year to make sure programs and services are offered to agencies within our community.
The Swift Current United Way serves 15 agency members and hosts numerous fundraisers throughout the year.
Well, this brings to a close another episode of Southwest TV News, reporting the stories that matter to you. We always welcome your news tips. You can always reach us here by phone at our studio or by email to contact us at southwesttvnews.com. Also, be sure to join us daily online for the latest news from across Southwest Saskatchewan and so much more at mylocaltv.ca. And be sure to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Pinterest. Thanks for joining us here today. I'm Carol Andrews.